Good morning, friends. I'm Rudraksh Vishwakarma, an intern at Law Minds. Today, I will be presenting on challenges in employment laws, workplace discrimination policy. So, let's come to the introduction. Workplace discrimination is a pervasive issue that affects employees globally. It refers to unfair treatment of individuals based on their race, gender, age, religion, or other productive character- characteristics. Despite the existence of employment laws, challenges persist in their enforcement and scope. This article aims to delve into the complexities of employment laws, focusing on workplace discrimination policies. It will provide an overview of the legal safeguards in place in India too, and compare them with those in other countries. The discussion will highlight the gaps in these laws and the hurdles in their effective implementation. The objective is to shed light on the need for comprehensive and inclusive policies that ensure equality and fairness to the workplace. So let's come to the Indian perspective of this article. In India, the issue of workplace discrimination and harassment has been gaining significant attention. It's important to understand that such actions can have severe consequences, not just for the individual employer, but also for the overall health of the organization. The Indian legal framework provides several safeguards to protect employees from such discriminatory practices. The Constitution of India under Article 14, 15, 16, 19, Clause 3, Clause 3 and 21 prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, and it applies to employment scenarios as well. In addition to the constitutional provisions, specific legislations like the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 provide protection against sexual harassment at the workplace. This act is a comprehensive law that defines sexual harassment, lays down the procedure for complaint and inquiry, and prescribes penalties for the non-compliance. However, these legal challenges, these legal safeguards challenges persist in their effective implementation. Many employers are unaware of their rights in the procedures to seek redressal. These there are several fear of retaliation, which prevents many from reporting such incidents. Moreover, there is a lack of comprehensive legislation that addresses all forms of workplace discrimination. Legal safeguards in Indian perspective. In India, the government has enacted several laws to protect workers from harassment and discrimination. One of the most significant is the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. This act not only defines what constitutes sexual harassment but also provides a legal framework for addressing such incidents. The act is comprehensive and employs and applies to all women, regardless of the nature of their employment, whether they are full-time or part-time employees, interns or apprentices, or they, they are all protected under this law. Furthermore, the act is not limited to the organized sector, but extends to the unorganized sector as well, thus providing protection to a vast majority of children workers in India. In addition to this, the Act also mandates that every workplace with more than 10 employees must have an internal complaint committee (ICC) to investigate complaints of sexual harassment. This provision ensures that women have a platform to voice their grievances with the organization itself. Moreover, the Act provides safeguards to prevent the victim from facing any form of retaliation as a result of their complaint. This includes protection against unfair treatment, change of role or responsibilities, or termination. Despite these robust legal safeguards, The effective implementation of these laws remain a challenge, however. These laws significantly step towards creating a safe, inclusive workplace environment in India. Now coming to its challenges, while India has made significant strides in establishing legal protections against workplace discrimination, there are still considerable challenges in implementing these safeguards effectively. One of the primary challenges is the lack of awareness and knowledge among employees about the rights and the legal remedies available to them. Many employees are not fully aware of the laws protecting them from discrimination or how to navigate the legal system if they face such issues. The lack of knowledge can make it difficult for victims with discrimination to seek justice. Another significant challenge is the fear of reprisal or retaliation. Employees who experience discrimination may be hesitant to report these incidents due to fear of losing their job, being ostracized by the police, or facing further discrimination. This fear can prevent victims from speaking out and seeking justice. Moreover, India, moreover, while India has political legislation addressing sexual harassment and discrimination against persons with disabilities, Punjabi and transgender persons, there is a lack of comprehensive legislation that addresses all forms of workplace discrimination. This gap in the law leaves many potential forms of discrimination unaddressed, making it difficult to, for victims to seek legal recourse. Now coming to the global perspective. Globally, the issue of discrimination is a significant concern. Despite the existence of laws prohibiting discrimination in many countries, there are still critical gaps in legal protection. In fact, nearly one in four countries around the world continue to have no legal protection from discrimination at work based on race and ethnicity. In countries where laws against discrimination exist, they often fall short in providing comprehensive protection. These laws may not cover all forms of discrimination, or they may not be effectively enforced. This leaves many workers vulnerable to discriminatory practices. In some cases, the laws may not provide adequate protection against indirect discrimination, where policies or practices that appear neutral disproportionately disadvantage certain groups. Furthermore, many countries lack robust mechanisms for reporting and addressing instances of discrimination, making it difficult for victims to seek redressal. Moreover, the fear of retaliation often dif- differs victims from reporting discrimination without adequate protection against retaliation. Employers may choose to suffer in silence rather than their own risk. Coming to the legal safeguards. Around the world, there is a substantial evidence of discrimination at work. However, there is also powerful evidence that anti-discrimination law can make a significant difference. These laws are designed to protect individuals from unfair treatment based on their race, gender, religion, age, disability, or other protective characteristics. They aim to ensure that all individuals have equal opportunity in the workplace regardless of their personal attributes. Now coming to the challenges. Despite the existence of these laws, many challenges remain in their implementation and enforcement. Globally, 51% of countries offer no protection from retaliation against women, against workers who report discriminatory treatment based on their race or ethnicity. This lack of protection can deter individuals from reporting discrimination as they may fear of losing their jobs or facing other negative consequences. Moreover, the laws against discrimination often provide only partial protection. They may not cover all forms of discrimination or they may not apply to all situations. For example, a law might prohibit discrimination in hiring but not in other aspects of employment, such as promotions or regions. This can leave individuals vulnerable to discriminatory practices in areas not covered by the law. In addition, many laws fail to specify the area they cover, leading to uncertainty or inconsistency in their application. This makes it difficult for individuals to understand their rights and for employers to comply with the law. Now coming to the conclusion. The journey towards eradicating workplace discrimination is an ongoing process that necessitates the collective efforts of all stakeholders. Despite the significant progress made both in India and globally, there are still substantial challenges that need to be surmounted. A primary challenge lies in the need of comprehensive legislation. Laws should encompass all forms of discrimination, including those based on race, gender, age, religion, disability, and sexual orientation. They should also extend protection across all facets of employment, recruit, from recruitment of and promotion of remuneration, remuneration and termination. The effective enforcement of existing laws is another significant hurdle. The efficacy of laws as is contingent upon their enforcement. It is imperative to ensure that these laws are not merely theoretical but are actively enforced. There necessities, this necessitates about robust mechanisms for reporting discrimination through investigation of complaints and stringent penalties for violations. Finally, raising awareness among employees and employers is crucial. Employees should be cognizant of their rights and the legal recourse available to them. Firstly, employers need to comprehend their legal obligations. They should also be encouraged to cultivate an inclusive work and environment and respect diversity and promote equality. Thank you for watching.